Hey there everybody, it's Barbie and Tara, she's right here. But today I have a different kind of video than I normally would have. Like, usually it's kind of fun. We do like hauls and little weekend trips or try snacks or whatever. But today it's more serious, I guess. Like, I don't know. I guess my hair is also annoying me, so I'll be floofing it probably a lot, but whatever. Well, okay. I got my handy dandy like notebook that I write everything down in, have little tabs and everything. But so I wrote some like things so I don't forget some stuff. Okay, so today is Friday, October 24th, 2025. And it is almost 10 o'clock in the morning. It's like 9:45 or something. I would normally be at work right now. Normally, I take the kids to school in the morning and then I go on to work. Well, now, like today, I don't go into work until 12 o'clock. Because, you know, the whole government shutdown thing. Well, that actually, I don't even know. I'm not political, okay? Like, I'm not political. I don't like getting into politics or anything like that. Like, I think people let politics control them, like, their whole life and ideation, like, a heck of a lot more than they should. People get too emotionally attached to one side or the other, or they let their pure hatred for a specific person influence everything too much, instead of just being, you know, decent human beings and doing the right thing, you know, doing things the way they should be, you know, just doing what's best for your country, not your side, if that makes sense. So, that being said, yeah, like, where I work, it is a non-profit organization. It's like a community action partnership, which means they get their funding from federal and state, you know, funds, and also like private donations from, you know, people or organizations or whatever, whoever wants to donate, and they can put it toward a specific program. Because where I work, we have a lot of different programs. Like the biggest one is Head Start. We do Head Start for multiple like counties. I live in Kentucky, by the way. Like, I live in Kentucky, so yeah. So Head Start is the biggest one, and that is federally funded. And so the grant for that program runs out October 31st. So if this shutdown goes into November, Head Starts will not be staying open. And like, let me get this clear, okay? I'm not like in any way, shape, or form high up in the, like, where I work. Like, the higher up people, they don't even know who I am. Probably like, let's see, like, I have my immediate supervisor and then like his boss like above him. That's probably the only people who know who I am. Anyone above that have no clue who I am. I'm like the low on the totem pole, you know, like the bottom of the totem pole. So, I don't know. It's just been bothering me, so I figured I would talk about it. But, yeah. So, Head Start's the big one. But, because that's like all federally funded. But on top of that, we also do meal deliveries. Like, we cook meals, and then like every morning they cook meals, prepare them, like put them in trays, seal them, and take them out to senior citizens' homes, like a hot meal, right? Like Monday through Friday, a hot meal for like senior citizens who can't drive, you know, get out to get food and stuff. So it just helps them, you know, make sure they can get a hot meal every day. That program has already been cut, like more than half, more than half, like 3/4 of the way cut. We are limited to only a few, like, of the most desperate needed ones that we're delivering to now, and the others have been cut off. There's also another meal service that takes like a week's worth of food. It's like 10 frozen meals and delivers to different people who also, you know, need meals, who have trouble preparing meals or whatever. That one has been completely cut off. So everyone on that program has been cut off. Let's see. We do a summer feeding program. So like in the summer, when school is out, we have like vans that go out with lunches for every student in the county. Like the vans make stops at like parks and apartment complexes and stuff. Well, every student in the county can get a meal, like a hot meal from those, like Monday through Friday, all through the summer when school is out, to make sure that they're still getting a hot meal. So that's, I mean, obviously school is in right now, so we're not doing that right now, but that is a program that they provide. Utility assistance. So like they will help if you don't have enough to like pay your utility bill, your electric or your gas bill, you can go and sign up for assistance there, and they can help pay those bills for you. Especially now it's, you know, October, it's starting to get cooler. People really need heat. Without funds, people are going to be doing without heat. So we have other programs that you have to sign up, and it's more in depth, and you have to qualify for, like a weatherization program where they can go out to people's homes and see what they can do to make them more like energy efficient, so they hold in heat better, keep out heat better, like in the summer, like, you know, and it can save people a lot of money that they don't have, you know, for those, you know, things that need fixed or just improved on. So there are those programs. There is a homeless shelter. We have a homeless shelter that it used to just be women and children, but now it's open to anyone, like men and everyone can go and stay at the homeless shelter, and they help them, you know, to get a job, find housing, get back on their feet. So we have that. We have employment and career services. Like they can help you get jobs. They can help you make your resume, get like work from home jobs. There's like a whole program just for work from home jobs. Just different career services to help people. There's a senior citizen center that is open Monday through Friday. That's where like seniors can go in and they can get a lunch, like they get a hot lunch, and just like hang out and play pool or work puzzles, just hang out and socialize with each other, which is great for, you know, older people who would otherwise just be sitting at home alone. So they can go out and, you know, have friends, have something to do to still make their life meaningful. And honestly, that's the senior center. The senior center is probably the lowest of the low on the priority list. Like, as far as funding and everything else, the senior center is pretty much always last. It's like it would probably be one of the first things to close, to like end without funds, because it's already like it runs in like a deficient. But it's great for seniors. A lot of people just don't even know that it's there and that it's available for people. So yeah, but like that's one of the things, and that's like one of the things that I am associated with, because there's so many different people, and like the different people are all in different buildings and different, you know, programs and stuff. We don't all, you know, like mingle and know each other. Me personally, like we do, like we have like a kind of home health kind of thing. It's not really like home health, but it's like a homemaking. Like we can go out and we do help with personal care, like, you know, helping them bathe or whatever, but also just helping them be more independent, be able to stay in their homes. So we can do like grocery shopping, paying bills, picking up their medications, just helping them clean, do like their daily cleaning and stuff, just to make sure they do have a clean environment and can still stay in their home and not have to go to like a family member's or a nursing home or anything. So that's actually like what I do. That is like my part. That's my program. That's where I work there. Mine is actually state funded. So as of right now, it's not being affected. I'm still getting paid and stuff, but I also do work with another program that I always like help with every week. And so like today, Friday, is my day, my main day that I like help with that. So I'm home because they had to cut not only like people off, but also days off. Like, instead of being open 5 days a week, they've had to choose a day a week and close it, just to like help save, you know, funds. So like we're having to stretch our budget. We got an email saying, as of right now, everything is, you know, going to remain open, but everyone needs to stretch the budget as much as possible. We have cut and cut and cut, like cut off days, and my boss literally goes through the building and turns off every single light and opens his office window. Like after the office like closes to the public, he still is there for a few hours, like until it's time for him to go home. He shuts off every light in the building and works with just the light from the window. Like that's how much he's trying to save. Yeah. So also like travel, like we're paid for our travel, like our mileage. They've told us limit our travel. Don't, you know, travel any more than we have to go to, you know, clients' houses or anywhere else on, you know, company time and vehicles. Hey, I just needed to pop back in because there was something that I forgot to say. In that email, they also said that they're doing whatever they can to keep doors open to all of the, programs and offices, because any that end up having to shut down or close, it will be very difficult to open them back up again, get them started back. They'll probably permanently close. So everyone's doing everything they can to make sure that everything still continues to stay open as little as they possibly can, but enough to, still be there. So that's the point we're at right now. So I just wanted to pop back in and say that because I forgot to say that. Yeah, like the meals, they were already like kind of short on funds before this government shutdown. Like last month, they were going to have to cut all the meals that we actually go out to deliver to the seniors. But we had like a private donor who donated the money to finish out the month. So we were able to finish out that month and get all of those meals out because of that donation. But otherwise we wouldn't have been able to do that. So I don't even know what the point is of this video, honestly. Just like to make people aware, I guess. Like this government shutdown, it's not just affecting like big people, like government people. Like it's not just affecting like federal law enforcement or whatever. It's affecting small, low-level people also, like me. So like now the other program that I work for is like for the past 3 weeks now, well, the past month, I think I have one Friday I've got to work for that program because they've closed every Friday. Like that's the day that they've chose to not, open. So yeah. And there's a lot of people who depend on, our services. And to be honest, like so many people complain about people misusing the funds, people taking advantage. There will always be people who take advantage of things, like always. There always has been, there always will be. There are people who just don't care. They want every free handout that they can get, and they're going to get it if they can. If they can find a way to get it, they will. There's always going to be people like that. But on the other hand, there are so many people who are in desperate need of these services. Who, yeah, if you cut off the ones who probably shouldn't be getting it, if you cut everything off just to make sure that they don't get it, the ones who do need it also get cut off. So that's one of the things I'm saying. Like sometimes you got to give a little. Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate. It sucks. Yeah, I don't like my tax dollars going to the people who do not need it. But I would rather pay for a lot of things people don't need, and then still, as long as I'm still helping the people who do need it, Like, I don't see why that doesn't make sense to so many people. Like, I honestly can't wrap my head around the way some people think. Like everything is so one-sided when it shouldn't be. Like everything is not so black and white, just, I don't know. And like also, we don't just have like employees like me who, are on the payroll, who get paid like that. We have volunteers, like people who don't get paid at all to be there. Like one guy at the senior center, he's like the boss of the kitchen. Like everybody loves him. He doesn't get paid at all. He used to work through a program and got paid. They cut him off. As long as he had been there and as much as he is, needed and appreciated, they cut him off. Like last year sometime. Because he made too much money or something, like through his check. So they cut him off that program, but he still shows up and volunteers. He's still there just about every single day, unless he has, an appointment or something that he has to miss. He's still there working for free because he cares and he wants to help. That's how people should be. But there are other programs too that people work through. Like there's a Goodwill program that people come, like they get, a position, like they get sent there, I guess, through the Goodwill program to, work. Or like people who get K-TAP or like food stamps, SNAP, they, how they have to work like 20 plus hours a week in order to get those services. They can come there and work. So they get paid and they get their benefits. Like, there's a lot of people who need those benefits. Like, right now we have 3 girls. They're like young girls. They're like 20 who are working there through those programs. They're single moms. They're young single moms who are just trying to work, get their kids into school because they're little kids. And just, they're going to school also. Like they're in school. They're trying to just get ahead. In our county, it is riddled with drugs and it's not the best, honestly. There's so much bad. We live in a very small town. There's not much to do, so people do stupid things to entertain themselves, I guess. And so things like that, like those programs that are willing to reach out and like help people better themselves, they're needed. They're great. And yeah, like I said, there are people who will always mess things up, who always mistreat things, who won't appreciate the help that they're trying to get. Like I've seen it firsthand. Like one of the girls, she messed up and she got fired. Like, it's part of it. There's always going to be people like that. But dealing with people like that is worth helping the people who actually need it, in my opinion. Like, apparently that's not, like, everybody doesn't think like that, and I don't really understand that. But yeah, I think the people who need the help should get the help, even if it means giving handouts to people who don't need them. Like, that's my opinion. So I don't even know how to end this video or where to go with it. Like, I just felt like talking about it. So yeah, like the government shutdown to me seems like just a petty tantrum between 2 sides who need to get together and talk and work something out. Stop being ridiculous just out of pure hatred toward each other. Just, I'm sure everything that I'm saying has already been said. People have heard it and they just don't care. I don't know. I don't understand. I can't understand. I can't wrap my head around it, but I think human decency is in short supply. And common sense is not so common. So, I don't know. Yeah, this is kind of a depressing video, you think? But, yeah. I don't really talk about my work that much, but figured I would share like that side of me, I guess. Yeah. Like where I work, they don't judge anything. Like your background or your race or your beliefs. Nothing. Like no one judges. Everyone is there to help. There's so many volunteers who help. Like people who don't have to help. We have tables set up at the senior center for free items. Anyone can bring them in, donate. They can just put whatever they want on that table. I take stuff in all the time. Yesterday I took in a lot of food, like non-perishable food and stuff, and it was gone. Like I put it out in the morning. I went out to clients and I came back and it was all gone. Like people had, gotten it. People who needed the food. When I cleaned out my grandma's closet the other day, she had so many coats and different things, like not even things that are needed, just things that are cute or home decor or anything. Like there was storage bins, there was wrapping paper, there was gift bags, little kitchen gadgets, all kinds of things that I got out of my grandma's closet that she didn't want. I took to work and put them on that free table for anyone who needed them. Someone just donated a whole load of like Christmas stuff, like Christmas craft stuff and decorations and things like that to set out. Like there are a lot of good people. A lot of people who are willing to help. And I think those people are the ones that are worth dealing with the bad ones. You just have to push through them and just deal with them, ignore them, whatever you have to do to just make sure you are still helping and seeing the ones who need it and do appreciate things. I think I'm just babbling because I don't know how to like end this. Yeah. I guess that's all I got to say. I don't know. Yeah. So maybe try looking at things from a different perspective. Don't always look at things so one-sided. So like everything doesn't have to be one way or the other. There's usually a happy medium that people can come to and agree on if you're just willing to. If you're willing to like talk about things, get both sides and just see where you can meet in the middle and make something work out for everyone. That's the way things should be. That's my opinion. So, I guess I'm going to end it and cuddle with Tara because she's dying for cuddles. So, yeah. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Give me your feedback. Like, how do you think on this? Like, did I just babble for nothing? Like, was this like a pointless video? I just felt like talking, wanted to get things out. So, yeah. Feel free to chit chat all you want because I feel weird just talking to myself right here. I talk to myself all the time in the shower and stuff, so it shouldn't be any different, but yeah. So, bye.